Hello students. So today we're gonna solve the problems based on your equation of tangent, normal, slope of tangent, slope of normal, everything. Okay, till last class we had done theoretical. Now we'll do practicality. So here they are asking, find the slope of a tangent to the curve y is equal to x cube minus x at x is equal to 2. So slope of tangent, how we have to do? I have given you, right? Yesterday class only we have done what? Slope of tangent of curve y is equal to f of x at point x naught comma y naught. How we find? We find its derivative at that point. That is your slope of a tangent. So same when they are telling slope of a tangent, what you have to do? You have to derive it, differentiate it, and then whatever after the differentiation you get in the place of x, you have to put this value and get the value what you are getting. So what we have to do? First differentiate. Differentiating is what? Dy by dx at where it is telling at x is equal to 2. So you should mention this. Okay, so dy by dx, so x cube is 3x square, right? Differentiation of x cube is 3x square. It is in the form of x raised to n, right? X raised to n is n x raised to n minus 1, and minus differentiation of x is 1. So at x is equal to 2. Now we have got our derivative. Wherever x is there, we will put 2. So 3 2 square minus 1. So you get 3. 2 square is 4 minus 1. 3 4s is 12. 12 minus 1 is 11. So you have got slope of tangent at x is equal to 2 is equal to what? 11. Understood? This is 1 marks question. Easy you can do. Slope of tangent means just you have to derive it, remove its derivative, and after removing the derivative, in the place of x just put the value of x what they are telling and get your slope of tangent. Okay, I hope this much is clear. We will go to our exercise part. There we will study equation of tangent to apply your formulas. Okay, equation of normal and all. It's very easy, you can do it. One more type of question, you see. Find the point at which the tangent to the curve y is equal to root 4x minus 3 minus 1. See, here root is not that, root is only for this. Okay, be careful. Has its slope 2 by 3. Here they are asking you the point. In your previous question, point they had given and you are finding the slope. Here they have already one slope they have given you. Okay, and they are asking the point. So first we will find the slope of this and then we will equate both so that we get the point. Okay. In general, slope of a tangent to the given curve, this x curve they have given right here. So this also first slope we will find. How it is finding? Dy by dx, yes, you have to differentiate just. So dy by dx. Now at what you will put? At x, so they have not given, because you have to find only that point. You have to find the required points they are asking. Okay, so we don't know what is x, we don't know what is y, we have to find that only. So in general at xy, how it will be? Dy by dx, wait, I'll write here, y is equal to what? Root 4x minus 3 minus 1. So first differentiating, so it is root x differentiation is 1 by 2 root x, right? 1 by 2 root x. First differentiating this, and again interior differentiation you have, because here x term is involving. If x term is involving, your chain rule applies, you know it, right? So differentiation of 4x is 4, your 3 is constant, so it goes, minus 1 is constant, so this becomes 0. So you are left with dy by dx, you have 4 by 2 root 4x minus 3. So 2 1s are 2 2s are, so you have got 2 root 4x minus 3. So dy by dx is equal to, you have got 2 by root 4x minus 3. So you have got this, but here again they have given 2 by 3. The slope is given to be 2 by 3. So the slope is given to be 2 by 3, right? So now this slope and this slope we will equate it. Why? We have to find the value of x comma y, whatever value you are getting. So let us see what we will do. We will do cross multiply. 2 1s are get cancels also. Yes, you will be having 1 1. So what we have done, cross multiply, 2 3s are 6 is equal to 2 into 2 root 4x minus 3. 2 root 4x minus 3 just keep here, because we have to find the x value, right? So separately you keep, divide your 2 by 6, so 2 ones are 2 threes are. So you will get root of 4x minus 3 is equal to 3. Now this is in your square root, but we don't want our square root, so what we do? Squaring, right? Squaring on both sides. Squaring on both sides, what we get here? This square root 4x minus 3 whole square is equal to 3 square. So this root and square get cancelled, so I will be having 4x minus 3, 3 square is 9. So 4x, I can take my 9 here also, right? 9 minus 3 becomes plus 3. You can see 4x is equal to, so 4x is equal to 9 plus 3, you get 12. So x you are getting 12 by 4, 4 ones are 4 threes are, so your x value is 3. You are getting your x value as 3. So when your x is 3, what y value you will get? We'll substitute in y and see. Yes. Now your y is what? Root of 4x minus 3 minus 1. So we will put x value what we have got? 3 you have got. So put your x value and find out your y value. 3 minus 1. Here I'll write 4 threes are 12. Okay, 12 minus 3 is 9, right? Here minus 1. 12 minus 3 is 9. Root 9 minus 1. Root 9 is given as 3, right? Root 9 square root is what? 3. 3 minus 1 is 2. So therefore y you are getting as 2. So the points are, therefore the required point is 3, 2, right? Understood how you have to do? See, in this they are asking you the points to find. So first curve which they have given, differentiate it, then the slope they have given, equate both the slopes and find out your points. Simple. X you will get, y you have to find, y take your curve itself. Okay, pause the video to note it down. I hope it is clear for you guys. Problems are very easy, so please concentrate and do of these topics, and it is important topic too. So we'll say exercise 6.3, taken second question. Find the slope of the tangent to the curve y is equal to x minus 1 divided by x minus 2. X is not equal to 2 at x is equal to 10. Okay. So how you have to do? First write your curve. They are telling you to find the slope. So the slope of the tangent to the given curve at x is equal to 10. What you have to do? You have to differentiate, right? And now you see y is how? U by v form. So your derivative of u by v, how you do? First keep your v as it is, derive your u, minus keep your v as it is, derivative of v whole divided by v square. So same way we will do. This is our v, this is our u. So keep your u as it v as it is, differentiating u, x minus 1, differentiation of x is 1, 1 is constant, so we will not write that, minus keeping your u as it is, that is x minus 1, differentiating your u, here also same x minus 2 it is, 2 is constant, your x differentiation is 1, whole divided by v square it is, so it is x minus 2 whole square. Okay, at x is equal to 10 you have to check. So we will solve this, x minus 2 minus x minus 1 whole divided by x minus 2 whole square. So you can do what we have done, we have solved x minus 2, so here minus x, minus into minus plus 1, okay, here you don't get confused, be proper with your signs, okay, minus x, minus into minus plus 1, so plus x, minus x get cancelled, so you will get minus 2 plus 1, minus 1, x minus 2 whole square. So dy by dx, you have got minus 1 by x minus 2 whole square. So at x is equal to 10, check it what you will get. So dy by dx at x is equal to 10. So where x is there, you have to put the value as 10. So minus 1, here you have 10 minus 2, 10 minus 2 whole square. So minus 1, 10 minus 2 is 8 whole square. So you get minus 1 by 64. So the slope at x is equal to 10, you are getting minus 1 by 64. Okay. Please pause the video to note it down. So similar sum, find the slope of tangent to the curve x cube minus 3x plus 2 at the point whose x coordinate is 3. See, if like this they have given, again don't get confused what is this x coordinate. X coordinate means what? Your x value, right? They are telling at x is equal to 3. In your previous directly they had given at x is equal to 2, at x is equal to 10. Here same, just in a sentence they are writing, that is x coordinate they are writing. Okay. So in the same way, first you derive it, then at x is equal to 3 you find it. Okay, dy by dx, what we get? X cube minus 3x plus 2 it is. So x cube is 3x square minus 3x differentiation is 3, right? Because differentiating one x is 1. Now they are asking x coordinate is 3, which means x is equal to 3. So wherever x is there you have to put 3. So 3 square minus 3, so you get 3 square is 9 minus 3, so 9 3s are, you get 27, so 27 minus 3 which is equal to 24. So therefore your slope dy by dx at x is equal to 3, you have got 24. Okay, these are very easy 1 marks question it is. You have to be perfect with your differentiation, that's it. Sixth one problem. Find the slope of normal to the curve x is equal to 1 minus a sin theta, y is equal to b cos square theta at theta is equal to pi by 2. So normal, how we find? It is minus 1 by f dash of x naught, right? Now here you see we have x they have given, y they have given, and at theta they are asking. So this is in your parametric form, right? When two equations they have given means it is a parametric form. So here how we do in parametric form? To find dy by dx, first dx by d theta you have to find, then dy by d theta, right? So we find dx by d theta, 1 is constant, it is 0. So second, minus a sin theta is cos theta, dy by d theta is b is constant, cos square theta it is in the form x raised to n, chain rule it is, right? First your x square, x raised to n, then your interior cos we differentiate. So first we get 2 cos theta, because 2 minus 1 is 1. Again cos theta differentiation is minus sin theta. So you get finally minus 2b cos theta sin theta. Now you have to find dy by dx. How dy by dx is given? Dy by d theta whole divided by dx by d theta. So your dy by d theta is minus 2b cos theta sin theta. So which I have written, dx by d theta is minus a cos theta. So your minus minus get cancels, your cos theta get cancels. So you will be left with 2b sin theta divided by a. So you are getting 2b sin theta divided by a. Now they have said at theta pi by 2. So dy by dx at theta is equal to pi by 2. So you are getting 2b by a. Sin in place of theta what we put? Pi by 2. Pi by 2 means 90 degree, right? And sin 90 is 1. So you get 2b by a into 1. So you get 2b by a. Slope of the normal. How slope of the normal is? Find it out. Minus 1 divided by dy by dx at theta is equal to pi by 2 value. So minus 1 dy by d theta at theta is equal to pi by 2, what you have got? 2b by a. So here you are getting 2b by a. So when you take reverse it, what you will get? Minus a by 2b, right? So therefore you can write, therefore slope of normal is minus a by 2b. And like this you have to find your slope of normal when parametric equations they have given. If not parametric direct, y they have given means direct dy by dx we do, and x value we substitute, how you have done for slope of tangent in the same way, right? This was the slope of normal. Pause the video to note it down. Pause the video to note it down, okay? Tenth question. See here they are telling find the equation of all lines having slope they have given minus 1 that are tangents to the curve y is equal to 1 by x minus 1, where your x should not be equal to 1. So they are asking equation of the lines, okay? Equation they are asking, slope they have given and tangent they have given. So first we will find its derivative, okay? We will find first dy by dx. So you have y, so you get dy by dx. Dy by dx how you will do? See, either you can take it as your division rule, or you have your 1 by x. Derivation of 1 by x is differentiation of 1 by x minus 1 by x square, right? You take it like this. Or one more, which one you have? Derivative of x raised to minus n you have, right? X raised to minus n. This you can take it as x raised to minus 1 raised to minus 1. So x raised to minus n also how you have? This what you have, minus n by x raised to n plus 1. Yes. So this you can take it in the same way, x raised to x minus 1 raised to minus 1, you can apply same formula, minus n whole divided by x raised to n plus 1, or you can use it as 1 by x, that is minus 1 by x square. So you get one and the same. So minus 1 by x square, that is x minus 1 whole square. If you go along like this also, x raised to minus 1, what you will get? Minus n. So you have minus 1 whole divided by x raised to n plus, see, x minus 1 you have n plus 1. So minus, here already your sign is what? Minus sign is there, so minus 1 plus 1. So you get minus 1 whole divided by x minus 1, minus into minus becomes plus, plus 1 becomes your 2. So you will get the same. Okay. So you are getting the same. dy by dx you have got minus 1 by x minus 1 whole square. Here already slope they have given, slope what they have given? Slope as, slope is minus 1 they have said, right? So we are equating to this, that is dy by dx is equal to minus 1. What is your dy by dx? You have got minus 1 whole divided by x minus 1 whole square, and this is minus 1. Your minus minus get cancels, so you are getting, you can do 1 is equal to, take it to the opposite side, so you get x minus 1 whole square, right? X minus 1 whole square. So remove the square. If you remove the square, here you get root, right? So you get root 1 is equal to x minus 1. If root 1 is what? X minus 1 I am taking it. Root 1, it is 1 only, but it is on a root, so we take plus or minus 1. So now x minus 1, first with plus 1 we will do, x minus 1 equate again with minus 1. So therefore x minus 1 equal to 1 and x minus 1 is equal to minus 1. 2 times we are doing, right? Because you have plus 1, you have minus 1. So you get x 1 minus 1 0, you will get here x minus 1, here you have minus 1 and this minus 1 becomes plus 1. Sorry, here you will get 1 plus 1, this you get 2, right? So here you get plus 1 minus 1 get 0. So 1 at x is equal to 2, you get x is equal to 0. So you have got x values. Similarly find for your y, substitute in your y. Okay, when your x is equal to 2, what will be your y? Y is equal to 1 by x minus 1. So y is equal to 1 by 2 minus 1. So you get 1 by 2 minus 1 is 1. So y you get 1, right? So y you get 1. When your x is equal to 0, so you get y is equal to 1 by x minus 1. In place of x you put 0, so 0 minus 1. So you get minus 1, right? 1 by minus 1 you get minus 1. So when x is equal to 2, y is 1. Yes. When x is equal to 0, y is equal to minus 1. So you have got the point. Here you have got points also, but they are asking you equation, right? So equation of a tangent. So you have got points, but they are asking you equation of a line. So our equation of line is given by y minus y1 is equal to m x minus x1. So you have 2 points. First, when x is equal to 2, y is equal to 1. When x is equal to 0, y is equal to minus 1. So here first we will take, when your x is equal to 2, your first point, your y is equal to 1. So first point 2 comma 1, and slope what they have given? Slope they have given already minus 1. So your m is a slope, right? M is equal to minus 1. So we are putting y minus, your y1 is what? 1 is equal to, slope is also minus 1, x minus x1 is 2. So here you will get y minus 1 minus x plus 2. So make it is a equation. Take your x at this side, so you get x plus y minus 1 is there. This if it comes becomes minus 2 equal to 0. So you get x plus y minus 3 equal to 0. Yes. So for your first points you have got the equation. Now again points you have 0 comma minus 1, and again slope m is equal to minus 1 they have given. So y minus your y1 is what? Minus 1 is equal to, slope is minus 1, x minus your x1 is 0. So here you get y plus 1, you get here minus x. So your equation will be x plus y plus 1 equal to 0. So you have got your equations of the line. 2 equations you will get particular for your particular points. Here already slope. I hope it is clear how you have to find it. your equation of a line when they have given you the curve and slope. It's very easy. This is one point and this is another point. Okay, pause the video to note it down. So your derivative, to find derivative, anyhow you can use either this, which is easy for you, in such a way you can go it. Okay, please pause the video to note it down. Next question, 13th one, find points on the curve. They are asking you points on the curve x square by 9 plus y square by 16 is equal to 1, at which tangents are two situations they have given, one parallel to x axis, second parallel to y axis. Okay, so first you have to find obvious your points. So before that, first we have to differentiate, we have to find dy by dx. So this is your implicit form, it is, yes, it is in your implicit form. So from this you have to find your dy by dx. So what we have to do, differentiate it. Yes, differentiating x square by 9 plus y square by 16 is equal to 1. So 1 by 9 I am keeping because it is constant, keep as it is, just differentiating here x square. X square differentiation is what, 2x. Yes, in the same way 1 by 16 keep as it is, differentiating only y square. Y square is what, 2y, but you are differentiating it with respect to x. So again y differentiation will be what, dy by dx. Once again here you write differentiating with respect to x. Okay, that will be clear. It is implicit and chain rule, right, because we want dy by dx, so we will differentiate with respect to x. Is equal to differentiation of 1 is obvious, it is constant, so it is 0. So from this both 2 I can take common, right. So if I take 2 common, I will be left with x by 9 plus y by 16 dy by dx is equal to 0. So if I take 2 here, 0 by 2 it is 0, so I will be left only with what, x by 9 plus y by 16 dy by dx is equal to 0. I want dy by dx, so first keep this as it is and x by 9 send it to the other side, right. So y by 16 dy by dx into it is, right, into dy by dx is equal to, when plus x by 9 goes here it becomes minus x by 9. You want dy by dx, even this you have to send here, right, even this you have to send. So when it comes here, see this is into multiplication, so when this comes it becomes into division part, right, this becomes division. How it becomes, y by 16. So how I can write dy by dx is equal to minus x by 9. Again from here it becomes division it becomes, right, y by 16. See like this it comes. So here only I am writing how I can write x by 9, y by 16, how I can write 16 by 9, 16 by y, right, 16 by y I can write. So what you are getting, so finally dy by dx you will get minus 16 by 9 x by y. So dy by dx is what, slope, right, it is slope. So slope of the curve you are getting minus 16 by 9 x by y. Now we will go to the conditions. Your first condition is what, when your slope is parallel to x axis, right, when it is parallel to x axis. So you have got your slope of a tangent. So first is when tangent parallel to x axis. When your tangent is parallel to x axis, what I have said you, your dy by dx it will be equal to 0, right, dy by dx it will be equal to 0. I have explained you at start only, when it is parallel to x axis it is 0, when it is parallel to y axis it will be infinity, right. So same, when it is parallel to x axis, your dy by dx will, you have to equate it to 0. What is your dy by dx? You are getting minus 16 by 9 into x by y is equal to 0. Like this you will get. Okay, so minus 16x by 9y. Now what you do? You do cross multiply. See 9y into 0 it will be 0. So you will get minus 16x into 1, right? Minus 16x. So 9y equal to 0 you will get. So minus 16x also equal to 0 only it will be, right. So minus 16x equal to 0. So you will get x is equal to what, 0. Here you have got your x value as a 0. Find your y value, right, your x value is 0, find your y value. Y value how you will find, keeping in your curve. What is your curve? Your curve given is x square by 9 plus y square by 16 is equal to 1. So your x is 0, so this whole term will be your 0. So you will be left with y square by 16 is equal to 1. Okay. So what you'll get here, y square by 16 is equal to 1, cross multiply, what you'll get, y square is equal to 16. So y value is what, y is equal to root of 16, root of 16 you are getting plus or minus 4, right. So y you will get plus or minus 4. So see, when it is parallel to x axis you are getting point of contacts 2. When x is 0 it will be plus 4, when x is 0 it is minus 4. So here only shall I write? See, you have got point 0 comma 4 and 0 comma minus 4. I hope you have understood. Parallel to x axis means you have to equate your slope to equal to 0. This part you have understood. See, equal to 0, cross multiply you do, 9y this is equal to 0, 16x into 1 is 1. So minus 16x equal to 0, you will get x as 0. Obvious, when your parallel it is means you should get your x as 0 only, and you will get your y value. Y value how you will get? By substituting in your curve your x value, you are getting y you are getting plus or minus 4. So you are getting 2 points. When x is 0, y is 4, when x is 0, y is minus 4. Okay. Now same will go for second condition. What is second condition? Parallel to y axis. Parallel to y axis means it is infinity, right? Infinity how I can write? 1 by 0. When tangent parallel to y axis, how I can write? Dy by dx is equal to 1 by 0. It is infinity, right? When it is parallel to y axis, 1 by 0 infinity. What your dy by dx I have got? Minus 16x whole divided by 9y is equal to 1 by 0. So here again opposite you have got minus 16x into 0 is 0, minus 9y is equal to 1. So here how you equate? 9y is equal to 0. So y you will get 0. Here you have got y value as a 0. So you will find x value by substituting in the curve. Your curve is what? X square by 9 plus y square by 16 is equal to 1. So finding your x value. Here y is 0 means this whole part will be 0, and you will be having x square by 9 is equal to 1. So you get x square is equal to 9. So x will be root of 9. Yes, x is equal to root of 9, and root of 9 how do we find? Plus or minus root 3, sorry, plus or minus 3, right. So when y is 0 you are getting x as plus 3 minus 3. So therefore here also you are getting 2 points. Therefore the points are 3 comma 0 and minus 3 comma 0. Understood? By this also you can conclude that when parallel to y axis means your y parts will be 0, when parallel to x axis means your x coordinates will be 0. Understood? I hope this much is clear for you. So 14th question, find the equations of tangent and the normal to the given curves at the indicated points. Yes, you have to find your equation of tangent. So they have given your curve and they have given the point. Your equation of tangent is what? Y minus y naught is equal to f dash of x naught into x naught minus x minus x naught, right? That is your equation of tangent. See, either you can write in the form of x naught y naught, or the same y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. Either this or y minus y naught is equal to m into x minus x naught. Your m is what here? F dash of x naught only, right? So we are using the same formula. Before that, first we should know m. What is your m? It is slope, and slope how we have to find? By derivating. So find your dy by dx. See, x raised to 4, it is in the form of, you can write here differentiating with respect to x. Okay, x raised to 4, it is in the form of x raised to n, right? X raised to n is given by n, x raised to n minus 1. So it will be 4x cube minus 6. First to keep as it is constant. X cube differentiation will be 3x square. Here also plus 13 keep as it is. Here x square becomes 2x. 10x is minus 10 and plus 5 is 0, right? So you have got x cube minus 6 3s are 18 x square. 13 2s are 26 x minus 10. So you have got dy by dx. See, slope of a tangent is never left out with your variables. You have to not write with the variables. Your variable should not be there. So in place of x we put our x values, right? Here x naught and it is there. What is there? It is 0. So wherever x is there we put 0. So dy by dx at x is equal to 0 you put. So you get 4 0 minus 18 0 plus 26 0, and you'll get on minus 10. So your dy by dx at x naught is equal to 0 you can take, which is equal to, you get minus 10, which is your m, which is called your slope, right, slope of the tangent at x naught is equal to 0 putting, so you are getting slope of the tangent. So now we will find our equation of tangent and equation of normal. So equation of tangent, so equation of tangent is given by y minus y naught is equal to f dash of x naught into x minus x naught, right. So we know that points are what, 0, 5, we know our x naught and y naught, and even we know our f dash of x naught. Our f dash of x naught is what, minus 10. This is only our f dash, right, which is equal to minus 10. So you can take this x naught y naught. Now substitute your x naught y naught values and f dash of x naught value. So I have substituted y minus y naught is your 5 is equal to f dash of x naught is your minus 10, x minus x naught is 0. So you get y minus 5 minus 10x, this is 0. So your equation is what, take it to the left hand side, so it becomes 10x plus y minus 5 is equal to 0. This is your equation of your tangent. So this is your equation of tangent. Now in the same way we will find our equation of normal. Pause the video to note it down. So equation of normal, how it is given, y minus y naught is equal to minus 1 by f dash of x naught, right. Equation of normal is minus 1 by f dash of x naught, x minus x naught. We know our x naught y naught, we know our slope, that is m is equal to, m is what, our f dash of x naught, we know, right. So we will substitute everything. Y minus 5 is equal to minus 1 by your f dash of x naught is minus 10. So minus 10 is equal to x minus 0, your minus minus get cancels. So you have y minus 5 is equal to 1 by 10 into x, right. So if I take cross multiply, so what I get, y minus 5 into 10 is equal to x, yes, 10 is equal to x. So I will be having 10y minus 10 5 is 50 is equal to x. So your equation will be x minus 10y plus 50 equal to 0. So this is your equation of normal, right. You have got your equation of tangent, equation of normal. I hope you have understood how you have to do, right. Pause the video to note it down. It's very easy, just remember the equations formulas, okay. Third one I have taken y is equal to x cube at 1, 1 points they have given, x naught y naught. So first what we have to find, it's a derivative, that is dy by dx, x cube derivative is 3x square. So to find, this is what, slope of your tangent, and slope of tangent is never left with the variable. So here variable value you have to put, take from here. So at x naught is equal to 1 you can take, so this will be 3, in place of x you put 1 square, you get 3. So therefore dy by dx you get 3, which is your slope of tangent, okay. This is your slope of tangent. So finding equation of tangent is given by y minus y naught f dash of x naught, x minus x naught. This you can take as x naught y naught also, okay, it is okay. While substituting here you can take it as xy, it is one and the same only, right. So y minus your y naught is 1. If you want you can write here points, you have 1, 1 and your m is equal to that is 3. So this you have got. So you have got y minus 1 is equal to 3 x minus 1. So what you get, y minus 1 is equal to 3x minus 3. So your equation you get 3x minus y minus 3 plus 1 is equal to 0. So you get 3x minus y minus 2 equal to 0. So your equation of tangent. This is your equation of tangent. Same equation of normal. Equation of normal is given by y minus y naught is equal to minus 1 by f dash of x naught, x minus x naught. So your y naught is 1, your x naught is 1 and your f dash of x naught is 3. Cross multiply it. So you get 3 into y minus 1 and here it is multiply with this you get minus x, minus into minus plus 1, okay. Multiply your 3 also, you get 3y minus 3 is equal to minus x plus 1. So your equation will be, get your x to the left hand side, minus it is to get here. So you get x plus 3y minus 3 and plus 1 comes here, it will become minus 1. So your equation is x plus 3y minus 3 minus 1 is minus 4, which is equal to 0. So this is your equation of normal, right? I hope it is clear for you how you have to find equation of tangent and equation of normal. You have to be careful here. Equation of tangent is never left with variable. So x value from the point which they have given, just substitute it. Okay. Pause the video to note it down. 15th question. Find the equation of tangent line to the curve y is equal to x square minus 2x plus 7, which is, here you have two conditions. I am just solving one condition, that is perpendicular to line 5y minus 15x is equal to 13. A condition is parallel to line, that is as your homework, do it. It is bit different, I will show you how you have to do. First your y, whenever y curve is there, first we want to do our derivative, that is our dy by dx. So first we will find our dy by dx. See, dy by dx you get 2x minus 2, right? X square is 2x and minus 2x is minus 2. See, at point of contact they have not given. So equation of tangent, we need our point of contact, we need our slope. Okay. Slope is this, but here variable is there, and with variable we can't find slope. So first we'll find the point of contact. For that, our condition perpendicular to line 5y minus 15x is equal to 13. First see this, get it in your standard form, that is what, ax plus by is equal to c. First write it in that form. They have given you the line, first line you get in the standard form. See, it is how line is given as 5y minus 15x is equal to 13. So get it in your ax plus by. Okay, so you should get 15x, you are taking it like this, minus 5y, okay, and plus 13 is equal to 0. So you have got in this. See, for a line, when ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, so the slope of line is given by the formula m is equal to minus a by b. Okay, minus a by b is the slope of the formula. So from this we will find our slope of this line. Okay, slope of this line. So what it is, m is equal to minus a by b. Here a is what, 15. So minus 15 by b is what, minus 5. So 5 ones are 5 3s are. So m you are getting here 3. Okay, this you can take it as m2. Why this I have taken as m2? Because this is our m1, right? This is one slope. This is our slope of a tangent. This is our slope of a line. So now the condition is what, perpendicular to a line. So if a line is perpendicular to a tangent, if a line is perpendicular to tangent, so how it will be, m1 into m2 is equal to minus 1, right? m1 into m2 is equal to minus 1. At the start I have given you always, I have given you already that if it is perpendicular means it will be equal to minus 1. So what is your m1? Your m1 is this, that is 2x minus 2. Yes, this is your slope of a tangent, and I have said you, right, this is a slope of tangent, but you have to put your variable value. For that, first you should know, you should get point of contact. For point of contact they have given here perpendicular to a line. Okay, so m1 into m2 you have got 3 is equal to minus 1. Now multiply, you will get 3 2s are 6x minus 3 2s are 6 equal to minus 1. Okay, same you are getting 6x is equal to, take your x to this side, so minus 1 plus 6, so you are getting 6x is equal to 5. So your x value will be 5 by 6. So you have got your x value. You have to find your y value. Y value how you will find? Putting in your curve, right? So from curve y is equal to x square minus 2x plus 7, put your x value as 5 by x. So after putting your x value, here x is 5 by 6, 2 5 by 6 plus 7. So square of this is 25 by 36, 2 5 is 10 by 6 plus 7. So 36 will be LCM, take your LCM. So you will be having minus 25 minus 10 into 6, 60 plus 7 into 36 is 252 divided by 36. Add, subtract, you will get 217 divided by 36. So y value you have got. So therefore points you have got, what you have got, the points are 5 by 6 and 217 by 36. So you have got this. Now we will find our equation of the tangent. Okay, So what is your equation of tangent? Y minus y naught is equal to f dash of x naught, x minus x naught. Okay, so y minus y naught, what you have got the points 5/6 and 217/36 you have got. F dash of x naught, f dash of x naught you have not got. You know that f dash of x is what, 2x minus 2 you have got like this, right? At x naught means 5/6 you have to put. So f dash of x naught will be what, 2, 5/6 minus 2, in here side you do, okay. So you get 2 1s are, 2 3s are, so you get 5/3 minus 2. So f dash of x naught you will get minus 1/3, okay. So substitute now everything in your equation. So y minus y naught, f dash of x naught also substitute, x minus x naught, your x naught is 5/x. Now what you will do, y minus 217/36, multiply this, x minus x/3, minus into minus becomes plus, 5/18, taking it everything to one side, like your x minus 3 5/18 to your full left hand side and your right hand side making it 0. Take the LCM as 36. After doing LCM, your calculation you get these all things which is equal to 0. Cross multiply, 36 will be 0 and equation is 12x plus 36y minus 227 equal to 0. So this is your equation of tangent when it is perpendicular to a line. The same parallel to a line, what you have to do, parallel means it will be equating to 0. Okay, so your line you should equate it to 0 and solve it. Okay, here perpendicular, it was perpendicular, how you had done, m1 into m2 is equal to minus 1 it was, but for parallel what you have to do, that line will be equal to 0, that's it. So try to do your first condition, take this as your homework. Parallel to a line, same the line, find the line slope. How I have taken m minus a by b, then it is parallel to line means it will be obviously equal to 0 only. Then find your x point and your y point and your equation of a tangent. Okay, take it as your homework, this part. Next question, 17th one, find the points. See, you should be very careful the question when they are asking points, when they are asking the equation of tangent or equation of normal. Okay, be careful in that. Here they are asking find the points on the curve y is equal to x cube at which the slope of the tangent is equal to the y coordinate of the point. Okay, the slope of tangent they have given, curve they have given. So we have curve y is equal to x cube. For that first we have to find the derivative, right? So dy by dx is equal to 3x square. Now what they are telling, this is our slope only, right? So slope of tangent is equal to y coordinate of the point. So slope of tangent is equal to what? Y coordinate of the point. Here dy by dx, what we have got, 3x square. So y is equal to 3x square. Now you have y two equations, right? This I'll take it as equation 1, equation 2. So you have y is equal to x cube, y is equal to 3x square. So both the equations I can equate it, right? I can equate and I can find the point. So equating equations 1 and 2, you are getting x cube is equal to 3x square. So how you will do, x cube minus 3x square is equal to 0. From this both x square I can take common. So I will be having x minus 3 equal to 0. So here you see x square into x minus 3 is equal to 0. So separately you have to equate it. Therefore your x 0 is equal to, x square is equal to 0 and your x minus 3 equal to 0. So here your x value will get 0, here x value will get 3. So 2 points you have got. Now substitute in your curve and find your y value. So when x is equal to 0, your y will be, in place of x you put y, right? Your y also will be 0. When your x is 3, your y will be 3 cube. 3 cube is what? 27. So y is equal to 27. Directly I am writing. When x is 0, your y is 0. When x is 3, your y is 3. Either you can put in this, either you can put in this curve, whatever. So the points you have got, x0, y0. So the points are 0, 0 and 3, 27. Okay, I hope this is clear for you. Pause the video to note it down. So your next question is, prove that x is equal to y square and xy is equal to k cut at right angles at if 8 square is equal to 1. 8k square is equal to 1. So here you see the question how it is. They have given this. Okay, we have this and we have to prove that your is equal to y square, xy is equal to k, cut at right angles. Cut at right angles means when your two curves means orthogonal curves. Yes, cutting at right angles means they are 90 degree, right? Cutting at 90 degree. But here you see they have given this and they are telling you to prove that they are cutting at right angles. But if we just take this and prove, we can't prove only. So we will do converse. Yes, we will do the converse, like we will take this and we will later prove it is 8k square is equal to 1. वैसे भी it is one and the same, right? We will take one thing and if we prove the another, the converse theorems like how you have studied in your 10th standard, taking one theorem we would prove the proof. Yes, taking the given we used to prove the proof, or else taking that proof we used to prove that theorem. In the same way we will take this and we will show this is true whatever they have given. So for that, first whatever they have given, x is equal to y square 1 and one more they have given x is equal to yk. So first we need our derivative, right? So y we will find, y is what here, root x, right? X is equal to y square, so y is root x, and here your y is equal to k by x. Y is equal to k by x. So you will find your dy by dx. Slopes we want, right? Dy by dx, this you can take it as m1. Okay, root x is 1 by 2 root x. Here I'll put just line, that will be better. And now this dy by dx, this you can take it as m2 slope. Okay, ये k is constant. 1 by x derivative is minus 1 by x square, right? So 1 d1 by dx, 2 you have got. So m1, m2 slopes I have taken. Now if two curves they cut at each other means they are perpendiculars, right? Perpendiculars, their slope is equal to minus 1, right? We have done it. Already I have given you the point at the start. So your m1 is 1 by 2 root x into your m2 is minus k by x square, which is equal to minus 1. Just solve this. So after solving, see minus minus get cancelled, so be k 1s are k, 2 root x x square. So 2 root x x square, if you solve the powers, you will get x raised to 5 by 2, right? Because your root x means it is x raised to 1 by 2 and your x square plus 2 if I do, so what I will get, take the LCM, you will get 5 by 2. Now here you see you have done two curves cut at each other, you have equated to minus 1 and everything. But what you have to prove? You have to prove this, right? 8k square is equal to 1. So here we gonna stop. Why? Because here we are getting in x, and what you have to prove, there is no x, there is only k term. So we have to substitute our k value. So we will take our help of this curves itself. Okay. From here you have y is equal to kx, and from your first curve you have x is equal to y square. So in place of y I'll just substitute this y value. Okay, if you want this also you can take it as a, this as b. Okay, substitute b in a, so that you get your x in terms of k. So with the help of that, both the curves, y is equal to k by x, I have founded your y value and I am substituting in your equation a. So what you will get, x is equal to y square, y is what, k by x square, so x is equal to k square by x square. So cross multiply, you get x into x square is x cube is equal to k square. You have to find y value, right? So x is equal to k square. When a 3 goes here, it becomes what, 1 by 3, right? When it goes here, it becomes 1 by 3. So x value you will get, k is equal to 2 by 3. Yes, 2 into 1 by 3 is 2 by 3. So here you have got x value. Now this x value we will substitute in your equation 1. We have got in k only, right? So substitute k value in equation 1. Okay, now substitute and get the answer. So you have k by 2, your x value is what, k raised to 2 by 3, and here x is what, x raised to 5 by 2 it is. First put your x value is what, k 2 by 3. So k 2 by 3 raised to again 5 by 2 is equal to 1. Here you see this 2 get cancels, opposites there, right? How it will be, 2 by 3 into 5 by 2 it is. So 2 ones are get cancels, you will be left with 5 by 3. So getting k by 2, k raised to 5 by 3 is equal to 1. Just cross multiply it, so you will get 2, k is equal to 2, k raised to 5 by 3, right? So again if I take my k your denominator only. So it will be 1 is equal to 2k raised to 5 by 3 by k. You will not understand this directly, so I cross multiplied and I showed you. Okay, your reciprocal will be this, right? Now you can do minus, see here also 5 by 3, even here also you can do directly, but you will get 1 by 2 again, so it's okay. 1 is equal to 2 k raised to 5 by 3, and here k raised to it is 1. So when it is same, the whole numbers, I mean the terms are same, but your powers you have to add or subtract. Now here it is in denominator, means you will subtract 5 by 3 minus 1. So we have got, see your base was same, so when base are same, so powers you are subtracting because it was in your division part, so you are subtracting. Say 5 by 3 minus 1, you got 2 by 3, so you got 2 by 3. So here you see you are getting 1 and you are getting 2k 2 by 3, but what we want 8k cube it is, right? In cube it is, I mean it is 8k square, like that it is, right? So but here you are getting cube 2 by 3 you are getting, and right hand side left hand side you have 1. So what we will do is we will cube on both the side. Okay, cubing on both the side. If I do cubing on both the side, my 3 get cancels here, right? So this becomes 1 cube and this will be 2 cube into k 2 by 3 cube, right? So this both, if you want whole you can do, or like this multiply, one and the same it is. So this 3 get cancels, 1 cube is 1 itself, so you are getting 2 cube is 8k square. So therefore you can write 8k square is equal to 1. They had given us this and they had said us to prove that they cut each other, right? Cut each other at your right angles. But what we did, we took the right angles and we proved what they had. So it is one and the same, right? Taking this and proving that, or proving taking that and proving this is one and the same. So what we did is correct. Okay, so you can do it. Don't get confused, it is very easy. Just while taking here and there, be careful your multiplication division. Okay, pause the video to note it down. The next question, find the equation of tangent to the curve y is equal to root of 3x minus 2 which is parallel to the line 4x minus 2y plus 5 is equal to 0. So here again we are landing, previously we have done, they have given you the curve, they are asking you to find the equation of tangent, and again which is parallel to the line they have given you. Okay, so to find your equation of tangent we need a point of contact. So first we will find a point of contact, then we will go for our equation of tangent. So for that, first dy by dx we need, because we need slope, right? Y is equal to root of 3x minus 2. So dy by dx will be root x, you can take this as root x. So root x differentiation is, yes, it is 1 by 2 root x. Yes, it is 1 by 2 root x. So 1 by 2 root x, and again here x term is there, so again I have to interior differentiate into 3. This is 0. So this I can take as m. Okay, slope of the tangent, if you want you can take, or f dash of x, anyhow. Now you see you have equation of line. So what you have, we have your line equation as 4x minus 2y plus 5. So this also slope you have to find, and your slope of any line, how we have said, you have to find ax plus by plus c when it is in your standard. So your slope of your line is always given by minus a by b, coefficient of x by coefficient of y. So here m, again I will take m is equal to your a is minus 4 by b is minus 2. So your minus get cancels, 2 1s are 2 2s are. So again here m is equal to get 2. Here is your m and this is your m. Now what they are telling, which is parallel to the line. If they are parallel means we have to equate this both, right? Equating it. So when tangent is parallel to line means this slope of tangent will be equal to your slope of a line. So directly I am writing slope of a tangent is what, 3 by 2 root 3x minus 2 is equal to slope of a line is 2. You can cross multiply, you can take it as 1. So you get here. So when you solve it, cross multiply, 3 1s are 3, 2 2s are 4, root 3x minus 2. Whole of root I am keeping it on your right hand side and 4 taking it to the other side. So it goes in division. 3 by 4 is equal to root 3x minus 2. So squaring on both the side we are doing. So 3 by 4 whole square is equal to root of 3x minus 2. So square this becomes 9 by 16 and root and square get cancelled. So I will be having 3x minus 2. 9 by 16, 2 take it to its like term, 9 by 16 minus 2 becomes plus 2 is equal to 3x. Take the LCM 16, so 9 plus 32 is equal to 3x you are getting. You have to find your x value. So what you will get, 41 by 16 is equal to 3x. So x value will be 41 by 16, x divided by 3 it will be, right. So 1 by 3, x you are getting 41 by 48. So you have got x value. To find your y value, you have to substitute in your curve given. You can find out your y value. So your x value substitute in the curve. What is your curve? Y is equal to root of 3x minus 2. So y is equal to 3. What is your x? 41 by 48 minus 2. 3 1s are 3 16s are. So you are having 41 into 1 is 41 divided by 16 minus 2. Take the LCM, you will get 41 minus 32 is your 9 and 16. So root of 9 by 16 you are getting 3 by 4. So therefore your point of contact is point you are getting 41 by 48 and 3 comma 4, right. So equation of tangent, how it is given, y minus y naught is equal to f dash of x naught into x minus x naught. So y minus y naught, x naught y naught we have got. So we will substitute. Y minus y naught is 3 by 4. F dash of x naught, see f dash of x naught we have not found it out, only we have got dy by dx. What was your dy by dx? You didn't get, your variable is there still, 2 by 3x minus 2. So we will put it 3 by 2. Say root of 3 minus x, same, put your x value is what, 41 by 48, but here already root of 3x minus 2 you have got here, right, 3 by 4. So directly I am doing 3 by 4. So your 4 goes up, or directly 2 1s are 2 2s are, and here 3 1s are 3 1s are get cancels. So your f dash of x naught is your 2, right. Your f dash of x naught you will get as your 2, right. So this is your 2, and x minus x naught is 41 by 48. So now solve it. So putting your values, take your LCM, 4y minus 3 by 4. Here also first take the LCM and then multiply, okay, if you are doing at a time 2 steps. So I have done stepwise. 48x minus 41 by 48, then I have multiplied my 2. 2 48 96, 2 into 41 is 82. So division here only I have cut the 4. If you want, you can take cross multiply, and that time you can do it is one and the same. So 4 1s are 4 1s are 4 2s are. So now I have done the cross multiplication. 12 into 4y minus 3 and 1 into 96 minus 82. So 12 into 4 is 48 minus 12 3s are 36, 96x minus 82. Now your x, y, make it as a equation, right, x is positive, so take your y other side, 96x minus 48y minus 82 plus 36y, sorry 36 equal to 0. So 96x minus 48y minus 82 plus 36 becomes your minus 46 equal to 0. So this is everything divisible by 2. So take your 2 common, you will be having 48x minus 24y minus 23 is equal to 0. When your 2 goes here, it becomes 0. 0 by 2 is 0 only. So your last equation is 48x minus 24y minus 23. So this is your equation of tangent. Understood how we have to do? Please be careful enough when you are solving such problems. Okay, I hope this much is clear. Choose the correct answer 26 27. Take as your homework and do it. Take this as your homework both also and solve it. Okay. Next class we will meet with the next topic. Till then, take care.